About the delay. All right, there we go. That's live. That's good.
And
That's
much like
good.
we have seen throughout the course
And
of
now
this
we're
week
just
one of
waiting
the
for
NFL season
kickoff.
that opened up this past Thursday.
All right.
Teams and individuals
Let me go ahead and
making their own
pop open
decisions
the
about how
playback
they would
here.
Approach, lift every voice and sing, and the national anthem.
Give myself a
We are
like.
set.
What's up, Clayton? What's up, Kevin?
The opening kick from Denver is
What?
on the way.
Not my birthday. What's up, Jack? What's up, Ashley? Why would you say happy birthday?
Hey,
What's up,
Monica,
Packers
something
Nation?
in your shoe?
What's up, sports
I'm
expert?
trying not to step on any cracks.
Why?
Not my
Cracks
birthday,
are bad
man.
luck.
My birthday's
With
like in
fantasy football
June.
starting up, I can't take any chances.
You don't need luck, Monica.
Where does it say it's my
IBM Watson
birthday
and
at?
the ESPN Fantasy app analyzes millions of football sources with AI to help you make better calls.
Thanks for the tip, Larry Fitzgerald.
Go cash, Larry.
You don't need luck. You just
Mike
need
Zimmer looks sad
IBM
today. Yeah,
Watson.
well, you know, it's a good idea to look sad. His team stunk.
Is a car
Stunk it up.
more than a car?
He's lucky they have a much easier time
Is it
next
when your
week
burgers
coming
leave
up.
the ground?
I believe they play the Colts, so they should be able to win that game based on what we've seen what the Colts look like. The Colts look pretty
Introducing
bad,
Burgers,
so.
the all-new Burgers Supercharged Burgers.
Plus, I mean, the Vikings did put up like 34 points of their own, so it's not like they look terrible.
Official on-demand
Eh.
food delivery partner of the NFL.
They'll still be able to handle the Colts quite well. I, for one, am not of the belief of the padding of the score situation. I think you give up 34, your defense has a lot of problems. Yeah, I don't care. You still gave up a lot of points. I don't believe in the notion of like garbage time this and that. I mean, it was, what was the final? 43-34. You guys almost came back on. The way I look at it, like, I'm sorry to say, man, that's like if the Lions come back from scores like that, not like that big, but I mean,
Tip of the cap.
it's a 60-minute game, not a 30-minute game.
It's going to take off for the people. I think everybody's going to enjoy that.
Gotta hold them
Now, field
leads.
at Mile High, capacity 76,125.
Gotta hold leads.
And when I say there'll be a fraction of that in the stadium tonight.
Just remember, 28-3 was a real thing.
Lisa will have
Also,
that
the
story later
look
as
at the
we
Lions,
keep things
23-6.
developed.
If we
And
took
we
our
are
foot
ready
off
to
the
go.
gas and we
No
got
one has
beat.
waited longer to play
Like
an
that's
NFL
like that's the
football
reason
game.
why you don't
Broncos
ever
Titans,
do
Mike
that.
Vrabel
What
said, hey,
with
somebody's gotta be the
and
last
consider
game of the
anything
weekend.
garbage time or not a big
That
deal
is
in terms of
Tennessee.
scoring.
Breaking
The Lions
class
happen.
of the AFC.
You lose in the fourth quarter like a bunch of bitches,
Might it be these Titans?
and you look like some chumps too.
We're gonna get a chance to
Boy, oh
see
boy, let me tell you, the Lions look
Derrick
like some
Henry
chumps, man.
and that Titans
That's some
offense
chump
first.
behavior what the Lions
Randy
just did.
McManus will put it in the air. Khalif
No, they're not. They're not as good as
bounce
you guys.
from
No,
the
no,
two.
you guys are a lot better than people thought.
Out to the 20.
And there's the
Swung
kickoff.
back
Titans
around
have
the
it.
18. And that's where Ryan Tannehill and
All
the
right.
Tennessee offense will take over.
Why didn't this
What a
update?
story,
Nobody wants to watch
Ryan
stupid
Tannehill.
back
You don't even have to understand what passer rating
Packers
is all
shit.
about. Just know he led the NFL
More
in
ads,
it.
cool.
And he's the NFL Comeback Player of the Year. His roller coaster
Bleh, who
ride.
cares? Bleh. We'll sweep him again.
College to pros,
We'll see.
to a
It
top
looks like
draft
it. Broncos
pick to a
third
winner,
and fourth
to a loser,
round
to
picks
being
this year,
injured,
both
to
healthy
back here with
scratches.
the
They
big
must
money.
suck. Yeah, there's a lot of weird
Man
scratches
is
for the
today without all
Broncos.
that
They don't have
effort.
Sutton
What do you
this
think's
today
the
either.
backfield? The single setback behind
All right,
Tannehill.
here we go.
That
Titans.
is Derrick Henry.
I'd imagine they're going to run with King Henry right away. No, they're going to go play action. Broncos bit hard,
Tannehill, the big fella.
and he's going to pick up a
He'll
first
run
on his feet.
and eventually slide
First down.
First down
Dude.
yardage.
You mentioned that story, and it's a great story from
Dude,
Ryan
why the
Tannehill.
hell
It's a
did the
story of
fucking
perseverance,
Broncos
and for
just
him,
buy the fat?
having 6 years
Vrabel
of
came
running
in wearing a
didn't end
mask
the way
that said,
he wanted.
"Run
He
it
was
with
booed at times in
please give it
Miami.
to Henry."
They had to
And the
take what
Broncos
they did
knew they
out
were
of
going to
Miami.
pass
They
early,
couldn't
and
let
they
him
sold
pass
out on
often.
that play
The
action.
Tennessee Titans have been the beneficiary, not just from
And this
his
time it's
play
in
on the
Lambeau.
field, but his
Okay, yeah,
leadership
exactly,
off
Dean.
it.
That's the way I look at it. You got to always. That's how the Lions lost.
Broncos doing a lot of finger
dumb
pointing.
shit. I'm rooting for the Titans simply just because I would like to see. I picked them in my pick'em, and I'd like to go 10-6.
penalty. First down.
To the Green Bay
Novak is
Zebra
our
strip.
referee
Damn.
Tonight removes the mask to make the announcement.
Let's go Titans. We root for Mike Vrabel because he's got Patriot blood in him.
think we expected a lot of penalties early on, not a real training camp.
Plus, I like Derrick Henry, so it is what it is here. I don't like the Broncos.
In particular on defense, you know, you expect a lot of missed tackles, but really
Good and bails me out from making a boneheaded move and sitting wrong. Yeah, I made a couple. I sat Jamison Crowder. I don't know. Fantasy's whatever. I'm just having fun doing it. All right, here we go.
On 1st and 15. Again, the play fake to Henry. Under pressure.
Oh, down goes Tannehill. Oh, he gets the ball out of his hands. Tannehill saved himself from a big sack.
Tremendous pressure by Jeremiah Atachu.
You don't argue with North fans anymore.
Defense, which, of course, does not have Von Miller.
Well, you guys can be as good as you want in the North. You're not winning the NFC. We've seen what your guys' problem would be, and that's called the 49ers. They'll smack the fuck right out of you again. I don't think you guys are prepared to deal with them again. That's where your problems are. You guys are, like I said, probably a playoff team. I have you in the playoffs. But if you run into the 49ers again,
Tannehill was lucky to hang on to that football in the original contact.
that's a mismatch. They don't even need Jimmy G to play in those games, and it's just a weird mismatch with those two. You better hope. You better pray that it was just, dude, division games are weird in the West. Another flag. Probably going to be delay a game.
Quarterbacks are going to be able to do more at the line of scrimmage, but they can't take their eyes off the play.
It's going to be
second down.
2nd and 20.
One thing I do like about their offensive approach already so far, you see on early downs, what are they trying to do?
I credit that more to division matchups. I don't put that on anything more than being divisional. We'll see how the Cardinals play outside of their division. I mean, they got the Redskins, so I mean, they should win that one. But I wouldn't put a lot of stock in what might be the best division in football, having tough divisional games. NFC West has like 4 really good teams. Like, they're all really good. And the Cardinals are the worst, and they're not even that bad. Wow, a 2nd down and 20. They go for a 1st down. No, and the whole West is good. The whole West is good like that. Even the Rams, if their offensive line is as good as it was yesterday, and that's a pretty improved offensive line, the Rams are back too because their offensive line looked much better. And you got to admit, Goff didn't look so bad with a good offensive line. I told you about the Rams. All they need is a line, and then their system works with a good line, and they looked good yesterday. So. Going to go with the run with Henry. That kind of gets swallowed up. You see, I can't. Oh, you beat Amir today? Oh, hell yeah, man. Good shit, good shit. I'm destroying in Kevin. The Green Bay Packers actually. No, they didn't change their name, actually. And it's going to be. Hold on. All right, A.J. Brown, we need a big play out of you today. I got you on one of my fantasy teams. And I got Tannehill. This motherfucker. This goofy motherfucker, Tannehill. All right, 2nd down and 6.
But their bread and butter is running the football. Derrick Henry struggled here last year in week 6. They want to get him off to a fast start.
What are we doing here?
2nd down and 6.
Going to give it to Henry.
Henry again.
And it's going to be 3rd down.
For a couple, Shelby Harris.
Worst NFL O-lines, Eagles and Giants. Yeah, those were pretty bad. Just blitz go off. That worked for the Cowboys. Yeah, if you can't get to him, man, if he gets any time, he shreds you. He can't hold leads. Yeah, he can't hold leads. I wouldn't say horrible head coach. His defenses can't hold leads. So it's like what's he supposed? He's the head coach. Got to put the coordinators. Got to do better with their coaching.
See if Tannehill will look to pick on the young fella on 3rd down and 5.
No, we're not going to beat the Packers, dude.
The out, and A.J. Brown got a hand on it. Could not haul it in. A.J. Boye had the coverage.
Based on what you've seen in Week 1, Lions, and that looks like it's going to be a punt coming from the Titans.
You see how strong he is after the catch when he does get his hands on the
good play on defense by the Broncos to bust that play right up.
Of getting his hand punched in the pocket, the throw was a little bit high and coming up with the PBU. That's a matchup you're going to want to watch all night long. A.J. Boye has.
Yeah, I know. It's getting bad. It's getting bad. They're going to wind up firing his ass if they can't fucking hold a 4th quarter lead.
Just shy of midfield. Brett Kern.
Their defense needs to quit choking dicks. They need to switch their defensive game plan up. Broncos fair catch it at about the 10 or 11, depends on where they spot them. No, they'll give it at the 10. I thought it was more the 11, but that's whatever. Broncos ball.
Let them hear you at home and in the streets. We'll be right back.
I don't think it'll be as bad as 30-10. I think I have 31-21 because the Lions' offense isn't terrible.
15% credit on car and motorcycle policies.
Wow.
I lost in all 5 of my fantasy leagues this week. I am 3-2 right now, I believe. Oh, I have to mute this. It's a commercial break, everybody. Commercial break. I got to mute it. Ball's at the 11. Yep, Jarrell Casey's playing against his former team. That is true. That is true. Everyone's blaming DeAndre Swift for the Lions losing that game, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? The defense gave up a 3-touchdown lead. How the hell is that DeAndre Swift's fault that we lost that game? Can someone explain to me how that's anything to do with Stafford, DeAndre Swift, the offense at all? I got the Titans 2-0 personal. No, I don't think we can beat the Packers. I think they're going to shit on us a little bit. We'll be a thorn in their side in that game, but I think they win 31-21. I've done a couple of my picks, if you can't tell. Or have I? No, I have. The videos. I could record the video after tonight. After I do this, I could record the video. But I'm going to wait and do it in the morning in case I'm going to sleep on my picks like I like to. Give them like a couple hours. Maybe I change my mind. It's nice because the FanDuel already has lines out for all the next games, which is quite nice. Quite nice. So I was able to get the lines. This is very good. It's very good. I'm glad that gambling's allowed in the NFL now for the most part. He's great in Detroit. Just wait. It's a process. It's a process. Maybe Patricia gets fired and whoever takes over the team has this really good put-together football team. Nah, I got the Patriots winning. I got the Patriots winning in that game. I don't think you guys are ready for what the Patriots are about to do. A big problem I noticed with the Dolphins versus the Patriots, and it's a problem that the Seahawks have always had with Cam Newton, and you know that, Dean, is nobody can tell what the fuck Cam's going to do with the ball, and it seems to be amplified inside of the New England offense, which has always been known to be super complex. Now you add in another complex nature like Cam Newton, and it's really hard. Dude, every time they faked a run, the Dolphins sold out on the guy running the ball and fucking just boomed with the fucking Newton. Dude, it was... And if they stacked the box, he threw it. If they didn't stack the box, Newton ran it for 9. It was beautiful, dude. I don't know how teams are going to respond right away to that. There's no tape. You've seen somewhat of it, you know. And you guys have struggled with Newton in the past, haven't you guys?
Elway has spent a lot of draft capital on this offense. They spent the cash on the defense.
Yes,
draft capital on the offense.
All right, here we go. Broncos now.
66% of their.
Here's Drew Locke.
By far the most.
2nd and 3. He's going to do a little play action, rolling out. Hey, got a guy. That's Fant, it looks like. Noah Fant with the big run.
And pick up a few extra yards out to the 35. It's a gain of 17.
Up to the 35. Big play there for Mr. Locke. Are there people there? No, or are those like fake people? Oh, okay, it's fake people.
That should like flash.
Yeah, Broncos have a decent little football team. Not a bad little team.
The Titans are thinking about that. And then the skill positions, looking so forward to seeing Jerry.
Broncos fans are very happy with Melvin Gordon. They don't like him too much.
Does it translate now to the NFL?
This is an offense that scored 17
They got like a weird issue with him. They think he's gay or something. I'm not really sure.
28th in the NFL last year.
Fumbled the snap.
Well, fumbled on the snap, and that's going to be a yard or 2 on the loss. Call it 2nd down and 11 probably. Oh, who was that? Someone named Jadion Clowney? I don't know who Gideon Clowney is, but whoever the clown man is just had a big sack and almost forced a fumble. Well, welcome to Tennessee, Jadavian. That was pretty cool. Boy, oh boy, everyone's going to regret not signing this fucking guy for some reason. And wait until... Clearly, Jadavian waited till after camp. He didn't want to do training camp. Ooh. That'll be like a few yard gain. That'll be about, what, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9? Coming up for the Broncos. A little bit of rust early. Bad throw.
Ball come out quick. Early in this game, you're going to see Drew Locke on the edges. We saw a naked already to Noah Fant for a productive play, but That's how you manage a pass rush, obviously.
One thing to note, how do the Broncos have offensive line problems?
You want to neutralize that, especially against a guy like Garrett Bowles, who has struggled.
Got to say, I'm glad to see Cam out the conference. Yeah, it's probably a big relief, Dean, seeing Cam out, because I know you guys had problems with Cam Newton in the past.
Takes a deep shot down the sideline.
Oh, whoa.
Jerry Jeudy.
Oh, okay, that was weird. All right, 4th down coming up. 4th and 9. Here comes the punting unit for the Broncos. Aired it out, took a shot. Wasn't really there. That's all right. You wanted Clowney? Yeah, I wanted Clowney bad too on one of my teams I root for. What up, Mike?
Yeah, Chris Jackson, the rookie from Marshall. Got beat
it was just time for McCarthy to go. The relationship had grown stale. It happens.
Get off the field on 3rd down.
The Packers want something new. They think a different identity. It's fine. Shit.
Back to punt, back to receive.
I don't think it was as dramatic as people made it out to be. What's up, Killian?
Excellent hang time. Raymond able to shake one defender, and then is tripped up out of the 23-yard line. There's a flag. We'll check the marker.
Might be a little bit of holding. Make sure everyone leaves a little likey. I don't know how many there are. I haven't looked. I'm pretty sure there's like 2. Tigers didn't play today, at least.
We were talking with Mike Vrabel. He said, the ball carries so far out here in Denver.
I don't know. Maybe I think there wasn't too many. There might be only like 3.
And Khalif Raymond could break one.
Return, holding, receiving team number 37. 10-yard penalty.
Oh, we got 8. Okay, hell yeah, we got 8 likes. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
I think it's fair to say both
almost
teams
double
trying to
digits.
Shake off some rust. Sure. Here in the opener, early on.
All right. Well, it'll be Titans ball. They're going to go to commercial break as they do with change of possession. Titans Deef got me, put me over. Nice haircut. I don't have a haircut. This is just my hair. I don't have white people hair. My hair is very curly. And at times it starts to want to fro. Because I'm not, not 100% white. I know it looks like it, but I'm Arabic too. Like at least my dad, my family, my dad was born in Africa and Egypt. I don't know, man. I got weird hair, dude. It does some crazy shit. I got real thick, textury hair. It's really nice. But I got like, I don't know. Does anybody else have like a weird hair thing and like a weird like parts in their hair? Like I got like a back section. It's like a big like it's like crunk. They're like lines. Like it's like, so it's like this. Like I got a line here that like goes all the way to the back. And then I got a line in the back that goes all the way across. And then so it's like a section of hair here, and then I got a section in the back. It's like 3 distinct sections of hair. And it's really fucking weird, man. I keep thinking I'm going bald. I think it's a steady mix, Chad. I think it's a steady mixture. You're picking Seattle. We haven't lost to the Patriots in regular season since 08. Well, there's a first time for everything, Chad. We also haven't faced the Tom Brady-less you know what's ironic, Dean? That was also the last time the Patriots didn't have Tom Brady in the regular season playing the Seahawks. Coincidence? I think not. Football team, yeah, I would say so. I would say it's the football team beating the Eagles, or I would say it's the no, I would say it's the Jaguars beating the Colts. No, that's divisional. So no, they're both divisional. It's hard with divisional. Have a good night, Killian. Yeah, I got this crazy hair, but my hair's all like I got 3. It's a commercial break. As soon as it comes back from commercial, I'll unmute it. So I'm watching it. Don't worry. It's a long commercial, but there we go.
Back here in Denver, no team in NFL history has performed better and
yeah. So I don't know what's up with my hair. I hope I don't because I always look at my hair and there's like this spot right here across the thing where I'm like, oh no, I'm going bald. I got a bald spot, and then I'm like, oh wait a minute, dude, it's not a bald spot. Why the fuck would that? That's literally no hair growth. It's like a hair thing. It's like a part in my hair, like just a hair part. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is, but it's like my hair grows in 3 sections. And I thought I was balding, but then it's like, oh, no, I'm not. Why? I'm not balding. My hair is getting really long again.
for a couple.
You know, I mean, I would have problems growing a lot more hair all over if I was going bald. I keep freaking myself out. Like, oh no, I'm bald. Oh wait a minute, no, I'm not. I need to get a haircut. It's like baldness isn't in my family. I just have a shitty fucking hair parts. And I need to go to a real barber that's probably expensive to be like, can you fix the hair parts? It's like, and then there's like one right down the middle. If I probably went to a proper barber, they'd make my hair look. I'd look a lot better with the haircut. But I'm Jewish and I'm only gonna pay $15.99 for a haircut because otherwise, how am I supposed to leave a tip?
I know a guy. Here's Tannehill. Steps and fires.
I only got $20. Oh,
it's Corey Davis.
Hey, Western Michigan product.
Gain of 16.
I don't like Western Michigan, but you know, it's MAC action, so it's nice to see the MAC boys getting some action, little MACtion right now.
Exactly. You see the throwing windows open up, and they open up.
Get dunked on by the MAC. Oh, Derrick Henry goes for about 10 yards and a first down.
Bryce Callahan made the tackle, and Henry
our front, yes, but our linebacker and secondary is better. That's true.
We'll see if they move the sticks, and they do.
Yeah, our defense was unreal yesterday. Other than the fact that the Dolphins were given like 2 pass interference calls on the same drive. One of those was on like a second and super long that Gilmore made a beautiful play on that they, for some reason, just said was pass interference.
Here's Henry.
You know what I mean? Like, that one was bullshit. And then there was one in the end zone where it was like second down. They were gonna. It was like third down. It like third and like 5. And then they put the ball at the 1, and then they eventually scored on third down or fourth down. Dude, the Dolphins barely got that touchdown the other day. Like, they were given a touchdown. That was all they got. The extra point, or they converted for 2, and then they kicked the field goal. We fucked their bitch asses up on defense yesterday. Our defense looked really good. 3 interceptions and domination. And if it wasn't for N'Keal Harry fumbling it out of the back of the end zone, the final of that would have been more along the lines of was it 21-11, 28-11. We fucking murdered them. They had nothing going against us. They tried running it, they couldn't. They just couldn't run it again. Gilmore is so good. He is so fucking. Dude, people are afraid that they throw at him, and then they just have to throw flags because he plays so well.
From the Denver 32.
I would argue Lamar's the best player, or in the NFL overall.
Bigger gain. They're inside the 30-yard line. Draymond Jones the stop for Denver.
You know what I think it's interesting about this Tennessee Titans play action?
It's still Aaron Donald. I'm still Aaron Donald. Dude, he's so fucking good. If we're taking away the impact of the position, it's Aaron Donald. Dude, I was watching him just fuck people up yesterday, ripping through people like butter, getting through double coverages. I seen one where he literally just thump and kills a dude. All right, have a good night, Packers Nation. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good luck to your team. You guys need it this weekend.
Tannehill.
Gilmore's up there though. He's really good. They leave him alone. There's no one backing him up. He takes the number 1 all by himself against every team. There's no safety help. It's him versus number 1, and he shut everyone the fuck down last year. Minus 1 game against Devontae Parker.
Again, here on second down, you get the defense flowing.
What's up, Ravens?
Open the throwing windows on the second level. This time he had some pressure off the edge, and he wasn't able to set his feet.
Shut up, Packers Nation, man. If you weren't a mod, I'd time you out because I know you were leaving. I'd actually wait for 5 minutes till you be quiet, and then I'd time out, be like, I got you, motherfucker. How you like them apples? Like a typical Lions fan would do. Like, I'm too afraid. Like, yeah. We got something for you. Time you out later, bitch.
Smith could not hang on to it.
Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by, Dean. Good luck to your team this weekend. I'm sure we'll see each other again in the comment sections fighting about whose team is going to win. Good luck. I wish you well, Dean. I mean, good luck, Dean. I wish you well. Yeah, it probably sucks to wear that mask, dude. I had to wear one when I went to Denver for a vacation. It was a lot harder to breathe up there.
Titans kicking game was a mess a season ago. Here's Gostkowski on the way.
He missed. He also had hip surgery.
No good. The Titans last
year. It was so cheap. The only choices were number 1 and 2. Last time I got a haircut at Asian place, it was like 5. Oh wow.
That hadn't happened since
only $5.
You get Gostkowski, and he misses to the right. Scores.
Man, that hip. I'm glad the Patriots got rid of that guy then for shitty Nick Folk. All right, it's going to go to commercial break. It'll be Broncos ball. Game is still tied at 0 with 5:23 remaining in the first. Whereas Amir, I need to let him know that the football team is doing better than his team. You guys know what's crazy. Tell me, oh, God damn it. Here comes the bully Packers fans. All right. Oh, sorry. I missed your last comment. I'm so glad I have your students. You'll eventually find a good girl, Kevin. You're a young man. It takes a few years. It was hands to the face. Yeah, fuck off. We know what. No, it wasn't. We know it wasn't. No, come on. But yeah, you'll be good, Kevin. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by, Kevin. You have a good night, man. Have fun for work. Have fun at work, man. He got a new hip. I think that's the problem. He needs to retire. I think the hip surgery killed him. Oh man, it gets easier. It wasn't hands to the face, man. I misread you. No, if the Patriots considered trading Gilmore, they must have been offered a king's ransom from somebody. You know what I mean? Like, they must have been like, well, maybe if we can get like 3 first-round picks, and like half the Jaguars team. Like, there had to have been something crazy. Oh, God damn it. Dude, I really hope we beat the Packers on a Hail Mary. Do you know how fucking poetic that would be if we beat you guys on a Hail Mary at Lambeau? Oh, I genuinely hope that happens. Fuck off. Fuck off. What's up, Crom? You Packers Nation. Yeah, we just paid him more money. Then we're going to give him more money. We're just going to keep paying him more money. Stefan's too good to trade. And I don't know if that's just rumor because Bill loves defensive backs. It's his favorite position. Ty Law, Rodney Harrison. Typically, he really enjoys that. That's his favorite. Yeah, it's always a good game with the Packers. It seems like both of our teams, it seems like whatever happens, no matter how bad either team is, normally it's us. But we play you guys pretty well. It should be a decent game. All things considered. It'll be high emotional to the point where Lions fans get really triggered on every bad call.
Little pitch to Melvin Gordon. And down to Lisa Salters.
Hey, Steve, well, almost every single
yeah, we ended up doing the right thing. Gave Gilmore the extra $5 million. That next contract we're going to have to pay this dude is going to be a fucking fortune, but I don't think we're going to pay him on another contract. He will be like 30-something.
To honor Elijah McClain. McClain was 23 years old when he died
last score there for a good season. We'll see. It's always, you got to play the Lions. It's always this Packers litmus test. Somehow it's the Detroit Lions. Doesn't make any sense, but it is.
His family lived just a block away from where Elijah McClain was restrained by police.
2nd and 6 now for the Broncos.
Something like that happened in his hometown. Steve.
Looks like Gordon's in the backfield.
His hometown as well. He felt the pain from Kenosha.
Yep. First down.
And everybody around the league feeling the pain and expressing their feelings like they never have.
See you too, man. Have a good night, Packers. Have a good night, man.
One of the most passionate and intentional people that you'll ever meet in the NFL, and he's a homegrown kid. Went to South High School here in Denver, and best friends with a police officer, and so understands what the weight of what has happened here, and is taking action. Lewis.
Yeah, and he talked about it extensively. The whole Broncos roster, the guys who we talked to.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 now.
They were all invested. Their resolve.
Melvin Gordon or Phillip Lindsay? Melvin Gordon, just because he has that. I like him in the passing game a little bit more.
Doing everything they needed to do in order to make sure that they can enact meaningful change, and they were serious about it.
Plus, if Melvin Gordon's healthier, he's a better running back.
I like how it's galvanized this football team, apparently, so far through training camp.
Again, Lindsey has led the way. Him being the native son hits really close to home, literally. Here's Locke to throw. And complete. Steps up.
Hey, fire. Young Jerry Jeudy.
Welcome to the National Football League. Pick
First hit.
11.
Well, everybody's excited.
There we go. There's Judy's first catch. Big moment, big first catch. Was a nice little comeback route, little curl.
He just stops on a dime. Malcolm can't get out of his break to look like they're playing a bit of a quarters coverage up top there.
Excuse me.
And he just gave him too much cushion. And Jerry Judy's one of the very best. He's one of the very best route runners.
If I just started crying really hard because I burped,
we saw what he did at Alabama.
Just started balling uncontrollably.
First down and 10.
shit my pants and then stop the stream. Would you guys all make weird clips and be like, I was watching the Dirty Rock show. He shit on himself when he was crying. It was very strange.
On that first route, that first catch, you saw he was so excited. He almost fell down.
All right, well, let's see. Come on now. I don't want to watch Jerry Jeudy run routes. I don't. Cool. You would hope that in the NFL he could run good routes, but you know, 2nd down and 10 now. Let's see what the Broncos do here. They went with an empty set. Locke's going to roll around. Yep. About 3rd and 3.
An awful lot of tight ends here for the Broncos. And that's Noah Fant. Had an outstanding season a year ago. No one is more upset about.
Fant's going to be pretty good. Is going to be pretty important for young Drew Locke, isn't he?
Albert himself, but Greasy would be second for fear that I could.
Does Locke spell his name with the E or with the? Or is it just LOC? Okay, there's no E in it. For some reason, I thought he did the French spelling and put an E in it. I'm glad they don't do that shit.
That's for sure.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. They should probably convert this quite easily. Locke should probably. Yep, he's going to take it with his feet.
And he'll step out of bounds smartly and coolly.
First down.
Like a veteran quarterback would.
See, those are the kind of things that you love about Drew Locke. You see him here. He gets out on the perimeter.
This is my first real long exposure at Drew Locke, really.
You see, now he has a clear path. Now he basically has a run-pass option. If no one's open,
now that it's like, you know, I think I seen him play Detroit last year. I don't want to swear to it.
About the ability to extend plays,
but again, that kind of was, you know, this is a more accurate, I would say, interpretation of what you can get out of Drew Locke. Mine sucked last year, so.
Wonder what kind of game shape he is in. Of course, nobody's
Titans got this. That was swallowed up in the backfield. Big loss. About 5 or 6 yard loss. Make it 2nd and about 15.
Jayon Brown made the stop for the Titans. Loss of 6.
That's a heck of a
2nd and 16.
Jayon Brown, just recognizing what's happening.
Titans defense is going to be pretty good this year by the looks of it. Once it gets going and the season gets a little further along, I think the Titans are going to have a really good defense.
Jayon Brown was ready for it.
This is a different Tennessee team. No Jarrell Casey, no Logan Ryan, no Wesley Woodyard. A lot of the leaders are
Lindsey in the backfield. They're going to go with the delayed run.
Draw play to Lindsey.
I got a few yards.
A little too quick himself. Tripped himself up.
Just fell down.
And a flag comes in.
Uh-oh.
Lindsey picked up 10 on that run.
Looked like Jake Butt was getting into it with someone in the secondary for Tennessee.
What were they going to call here? Flag on the play. Let's see what's
playing. After 3 ACL surgeries, a lot of people didn't think he'd make the team.
Hey, you guys see what his last name is?
The defense number 54. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
That's
you guys see that?
Evans, 3rd-year player out of Alabama.
His name is his last name is asshole.
On the goal line in Foxborough to help.
Can't believe how you gonna have a last name and it's asshole.
Highly emotional player, one of the most physical players on the Titans defense. You will see him 1st, 2nd down in particular. This is a guy who comes downhill.
Parents just don't like you very much if they didn't just change it. Like your dad didn't have enough self-respect.
Now they're in an area, I'll tell you this.
He turned 18 to be like, all right, I'm not gonna go by that last
name. In 2019. And
if I had a stupid last name, I'd have changed it.
31st in the league.
Absolutely. You know? And they played a lot of man coverage down here.
I ain't gonna deal with that shit my whole life.
Errors, a lot of communication errors, and now we're down here once again.
1st and 10. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. On Tennessee, unnecessary roughness.
Keep in mind, man.
Ball to the Tennessee 20.
New York will automatically.
Ball's on the Tennessee 12. 1st and 10 for the Broncos here.
If they feel it was flagrant,
minute 18 remaining. I'm not really sure. Oh, Evans got disqualified.
Who's that? Who's speaking?
That was the voice of God.
I was going to say God has spoken.
I guess Evans just got disqualified
for his 2nd season of Monday Night Football.
So Rashaan Evans is headed to the locker room.
Rashaan Evans ejected.
Exactly. If he threw a punch at Jake Butt.
I guess he threw a punch at the butt man.
On 1st and 10. It's Melvin Gordon.
And that'll be like a 3 or 4 yard gain.
Correa the stop for Tennessee.
Back and take a look. Here's Butt right here, and Rashaan Evans right behind him. They're tied up and some shoving. And when you go and hit,
Evans punched him.
I mean, that's it. That's pretty clear, pretty evident. And Rashaan
Evans threw a punch
on this Tennessee Titans defense, Lewis, out of this game.
Damn.
Yeah, anytime you lose a
You're going the fuck to jail, Evans.
It's big time.
I'm calling the police right now, actually. Hold on.
This is where everything happens quicker, and you have to make sure everyone has their assignments down.
Here's Locke. 3 white jerseys in his face. There is a flag down.
No one answered. They said they don't want it. It's already busy. Well, that's a touchdown if it's not a flag on the Dolphins or the Broncos. I don't know why I said Dolphins.
I think
I'm thinking about how bad the Patriots beat them.
Noah Fant, who ended up catching this ball.
Oh, they're going to take it away.
Did he break the plane? Smart by the Broncos. You lose Rashad.
That was a nice throw. That was a nice throw.
Right after an attack.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 24. That penalties declined. The result of the play was a touchdown.
Yeah, you see,
Broncos fans are going like this right now.
Play action roll.
They're screaming like banshees.
Underneath Noah Fant, which is exactly what you want to do.
That was Noah Fant with the reception.
Makes the tough contested catch for the touchdown.
I'm playing somebody that has like all Denver teams. Okay. It's Mile High.
Touchdown will stand. Locke to Fant. Brandon McManus on for the extra point.
Hey, McManus makes it 7-0.
26 seconds left in the first quarter. A crucial penalty by Rashad Evans.
Let's see. Uh-oh. I'm probably going to lose in this other game in one of my other ones now. If Judy has a big game, I'm screwed. I need Judy to do absolutely nothing else today. Probably unlikely. I have to mute this real quick.
That's why you got stuck.
Looks like I'm going to go 1-1 so far in fantasy. Not too bad, not too bad. Two and 1. And I already know I lost these other 2 games. Yeah, that's a loss. Yeah. So 2 and 2 and 2 and 3 probably. Yeah, 2 and 3 is what it's looking like. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Again, unless Jerry does really, really well. Not too bad. That's not too bad. I got 1 blowout win, 1 bad loss. Not bad losses either. What up, Alex? What's going on? Spider, hell yeah, fan on my fantasy. Hell yeah, Spider. I had the Broncos originally, but then I changed my pick to the Titans due to the injuries. Broncos have Von Miller, Cortland Sutton, Katie. Yeah, I changed to the Titans, dude. I've always had the Titans in this one. I just feel Titans are a little better. Oh, the Giants lost. Yeah. That was a tough loss. In the leagues with 8 people, I got 193 points, and 143 in the other equal 2 W's. Damn. That's unfortunate. So how you doing overall? Like, what's your record?
Had the unenviable task of
I went 2 and 3. It looks like, but yeah, that's rough. I feel for you, man. Steelers kind of looked pretty good.
Shout out to Eddie McCaffrey. He's now the new head coach at University of Northern Colorado.
Nice,
heck of a football coach, and a heck of a player and teammate.
The Steelers defense was about as good as advertised.
We'll take another look at that touchdown for you.
Yeah, that combination of Drew Locke to Noah Fant. That's what
they do a lot of bending and not breaking.
And it was a great example of the playmaking ability of Drew Locke once he gets outside the
2 for 2, 2 and 2. That's not
on
bad.
The same page with Noah Fant.
Yeah,
I mean, all I got to do is hope Jerry Jeudy does absolutely nothing, and I can win in my other in a fantasy league.
Going up against one of the most athletic tight ends in Noah Fant.
So, fingers crossed.
Puts you at a disadvantage.
That'll be a touchback.
Let's take a look. When you get outside the pocket,
here we go, Titans. Here we go.
When he gets outside, he's just going to wave.
Here we go, Titans. Here we go.
Right here. He says, go back, and then to throw that ball. Now, that's one of those throws as a quarterback coach to say, hey, man.
I'll at least know who not to get for next week, and who to start.
Late, you better know what you're doing.
Yeah, I can
I
tell
think
you
I
this
might
defensive
see the
coaches
New
in
York
this football game,
Giants as
both
better than I
Mike
thought.
Vrabel and Vic Fangio are going to have to do a better job on the perimeter.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to hold judgment because they had to play the Steelers, and I think the Steelers have an elite defense.
Here's Derrick Henry, who hasn't found a lot.
I think that's a rough
of
team
yet.
to have to play early this season
far
as the
tonight.
Steelers.
Pickup of 3 there on the play.
Because out of nowhere, Big Ben, like, there was like one drive there at the, I think it was at halftime, where Ben just suddenly emerged like a fucking demon at the end of the court. Like, Big Ben returned like at the last drive of the second, at the first half. That was Big Ben. That was vintage Ben Roethlisberger. Out of fucking nowhere, he scores a touchdown in like 30 seconds. Yeah, you guys played good D in the first half, and then all of this, that last drive, it seems like Big Ben found a weakness and just, he came back, the rust fell off or whatever. I don't know what happened, but that one drive, he looked a lot like Big Ben in that one. End of the first quarter, Broncos lead 7-0. It'll be the Titans ball 2nd and 8 when we come back. Third quarter, we literally had 8-minute drive and turned it over in the red zone. That was it for us. Yeah, I was going to bring up the drive where Jones just had a wildly bad throw. I know he got hit when he threw it, but again, that sucked. He should have just ate the sack on that one instead of whipping the ball. Like, it was one of those, that sucks that ball came out. That's rough. That was a rough throw. That was super unfortunate. It's like, should he have just like maybe ate it and just taken a sack right there, or whipped that motherfucker out of bounds? It's one of those things where it's like maybe he should have squeezed that ball and not thrown it if the hit was inevitable. But it's also like, well, he was on the. It's weird on that. It's weird on that one because it's like, well, he probably would have fumbled it if he would have tucked it. I think if you picked Steelers players, you picked the ones that didn't score. Yeah, because no, Big Ben was just giving the ball to random people because Big Ben that's what he does. Can't stop the Ben. It's a commercial break still. We already know the NFL has to get their dirty goddamn money. Hella commercials. Have another commercial. So, hey Giants, hey NFC East fans. On the date of September 14, 2020, after the first week of the season, did you guys see the lowly football team being in first place? All by, like, everyone's 0-1 except Washington. The irony of that is so fucking weird. It's like, ugh. I hope you guys fix that division up next week. I really hope somehow the football team doesn't go 2-0. That'd be like, oh shit. We all talk such wild shit about this team, and now they're gonna go to the fucking Super Bowl and win it, and we're all just gonna be like, we all talked shit. None of us picked them. Not one of us picked them. There was 7 Washington fans that picked them to win the Super Bowl. Not even maybe that many. Might have been 3 guys who got real fucked up one day, and they went, you know, we got this. Imagine that happens, man. We'd all look like fucking idiots. Be like, well, I'd probably quit talking football. I'd probably have to hang it up at that point. I'd be like, well, clearly the game has passed me by. I give up. I'm just gonna be a casual. I'll probably have to start watching women's lacrosse if that happens. That way I can watch a sport that makes sense.
Tannehill throwing and too far away from Khalif Raymond, could not haul it in. Tannehill took a shot there.
Here's your guys' GOAT Tannehill.
Off the turf.
That was the right read.
What was
by
that?
Ryan
Wide open player, and Tannehill just.
Khalif Raymond just got to make that play. No, it's going to be a tough.
That's not on the receiver. That was a dog shit throw.
Yeah, that's a nice pass rush there by Draymond Jones coming off the edge. Beats Dennis Kelly.
That was a bad throw. Why are they blaming that on the receiver? He threw it nearly at the fucking ground.
But you can't let your quarterback get hit too many times like that.
First 3
bad throw by Tannehill. Don't blame that on the receiver. That's Tannehill.
boomed a 50-yarder earlier.
The NFC East can't let them. Yeah, you guys can't. Whatever you guys got to do, like hurt them or something. Take Alex Smith out. It's not even Alex Smith. God damn it! I forgot it's not even Alex Smith. Dwayne Haskins is leading a 1-0 first-place football team. The GOAT Washington football team.
Concerns. How do we cover a long punt?
Yeah, they gave up a long return to Deontay Spencer in last year's game, and he was just concerned about the altitude out-kicking the coverage.
Exactly, and as someone who made their living covering punts and special teams, I can just tell you this. When you play here at Mile High City,
what is this?
that is a tough task, man. That is a tough task. You just ask your punter. Just
anyway, let's see what are they doing. There's a flag on the play.
Get down there.
Yes.
He wasn't so concerned about kickoff coverage. Obviously, the ball typically goes out of the end zone.
Right.
I don't know. Players seem like angry. No one can hear you.
During the return, legal block in the back.
Oh, legal block in the back.
Number 37. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Oh, that sucks. It's going to be ball at the 6, 1st and 10. Ball at the 6, 1st and 10 coming up for the Broncos. An unfortunate field position. They got to go the whole field basically to try to increase their lead a little bit here. Pretty much the whole second quarter remains. Broncos defense looking mighty good. Yeah, I would agree. I would have to agree, yeah. Yeah, I also don't think Ryan Tannehill is a good quarterback, and I'm going to prove it this season. I feel like I could be wrong about Josh Allen, and that's whatever. If Josh Allen proves me wrong, then that's whatever. I feel like I also have, if you go back far enough, there are instances of me saying, if I'm wrong about Josh Allen, it is what it is. He improved his accuracy, you know. My only complaint about the kid has been, you know, you gotta get more accurate. If you can do that, good for you. You have a good career. Regardless of that, he only played the Jets, and then now he plays the Dolphins. I'm not going to be impressed until he plays a real team, okay? Come on now. Cam Newton hasn't played, you know, he's first game back and without having any injuries, and he kind of shit on the Dolphins. That's not impressive. So we'll see with Allen. He's gonna have his test. He'll have his test. I really hope most teams do what he did to the Jets this year. By the way, most teams should absolutely throttle the Jets this year. You should beat the dog shit out of them. It only took the worst Jets team. It only took one of the worst fucking secondaries I've ever seen for the kid to finally get a 300-yard game. But congratulations, Josh Allen. You hit through for 312 against that wonderfully great secondary that the Jets have. Don't know how you did it, but you finally did it. Only took the worst secondary you've literally ever faced in your career. I'm sure he'll be all right.
A week 2 dandy next Monday
Mitch had
night.
a good game against the Lions, too.
And Las Vegas saw its biggest Raiders fan emerge on Thursday morning as a silver and black jersey was put on the Statue of Liberty outside of New York on the Strip. Lewis, they took your jersey. Is that your? Did you wear number 20?
No, I was number 41, man,
okay.
not number 20.
Sorry, my bad.
I thought in Vegas got to be lucky number 7, doesn't it?
Right.
The 777s.
You know, I've never been to Vegas. So
Tannehill sucks.
that road trip. Right.
Don't worry, you'll find your way around.
All right, so the Broncos start.
They got stopped on it. Yeah, they couldn't really run too well either.
Here's Philip Lindsay, able to give them some.
We'll see. We'll see how they play out. We'll see how they play out. The old Bills. I've got them winning versus the Dolphins next week because I think the Dolphins' offense is atrocious.
Number 98, Jeffrey Simmons, in his second year. He's a first-round draft pick. He weighed 320 pounds a year ago. He's a little bit heavy, but now he's healthy.
Looks like that'll be second and about second and 4. Second and
he has been a
what are they rule
that?
Yeah, he's had one of his. He's been one of the players who has performed the best so far.
Second
in
and 4
camp,
for the Broncos coming up.
Coaches single out as them expecting to have a big season.
Ooh, Marlon Mack tore his Achilles.
Back in there. It's Beck, and Lindsay is the ball carrier.
Whoever drafted Jonathan Taylor is probably very. It looks like you got a good pick because Mack tore his Achilles. He's done.
They are excellent.
Kittle has a knee sprain.
With Byard and McCarro. They're going to be a little weak at the cornerback spot. Noah Dory Jackson, as we mentioned earlier, and Jonathan Joseph, we are told, has an arm injury and a questionable return.
Wow, they got 2 young rookie corners, one in Christian Fulton, who was a second-round draft pick out of LSU, and then Chris Jackson, who Lewis mentioned already once in coverage tonight.
That is not good for the Titans. Looks like their secondary got a little banged up. Maybe you shouldn't have let Logan Ryan leave.
That's been a talking point here in Denver.
Oh, Clowney's got him on the run, and that'll be a first down.
Complete for the first down.
That'll be butt.
Able to hook up with Tim Patrick.
Oh, that's Tim Patrick.
Yeah, there you see the
Lonely in here.
creativity.
Yeah, no one's watching. Everyone's got other places to watch, I guess.
Here he's rushing over the guard. He's working over Reisner. You see him. He sets him outside, comes back inside. This is what Jadeveon.
I looked that up earlier to put in the waiver. I think it was Packers Nation.
As I said, back in
okay.
2017, Mike had him everywhere. Mike Vrabel, when he was the D coordinator in Houston, you're going to see more and more him moving around like that 2-point stance, 3-point stance.
Skip had the worst
outside,
weekend
inside.
in history.
That's what they brought him here for.
This weekend, all his teams lost.
Top of your screen, split out. Deshaun Hamilton in motion, and they find Gordon trying to get him a flat. Loose ball, and it's Tennessee.
Titans recover a fumble.
Jeffrey Simmons, I think, has recovered for the Titans.
Let's go the other way. That's Titans ball, boy.
Turnover on the
Melvin Gordon.
The red zone.
Melvin Gordon.
About the safety play, Byard.
Oh, and Broncos fans already don't like Melvin Gordon. So that's a bit of a blow for already what's the word? Disheveled fans of the team.
Differential is undefeated. That's how he looks at it. He knew that this would be a big factor in his football game. That's exactly what he was hoping for.
Skip,
getting
your team
putting
just
his offense
it sucks.
in
Your
great
team
field
sucks.
So here we go.
So Titans now have the ball with really good field position. Oh yeah, let's go Titans.
From the 23.
Titans.
Henry to the left side.
Oh, damn it. Henry breaks the tackle, breaks another one, picks up like a yard.
Tackle for loss, but in the end, they're able to keep it to no gain.
Oh, no gain, I guess. Okay, it'll be 2nd and 10. I thought he got maybe a yard there, but okay, whatever.
Red zone fringe situation and wants to take a shot to the end zone. But the Broncos came out in a 2-deep look, and very smartly, Ryan Tannehill audibled live at the line of scrimmage to a run play to keep it in a manageable situation.
Yeah, Chubb could have had him there for a loss. 2nd down and 10. 23 at Denver.
Whoop.
Tannehill underneath. It's Jonnu Smith. Maybe a yard on the play.
God, this guy sucks. Tannehill. Remember when everyone tried to tell me Tannehill was good?
Calls the signals for them.
Alexander Johnson is going to be a key for this Denver defense.
3rd and what is it going to be? 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 for the Titans coming up.
In that defense,
just remember, I'm one of the few people out here who've been telling you since last season that Tannehill's overrated garbage. And that'll be something I'm dead on about. Pretty much every Patriots fan has been telling you this.
And I think Jones jumped for Denver.
Wow, be a first down on 3rd and 5.
This will be a big play. Yep, neutral zone.
Defense number 93, 5-yard penalty.
First down.
3rd down.
2nd-year player from Ohio State.
I mean, you got to think you've been watching football.
I don't know how that wasn't a
weekend,
first
Lewis,
down.
right?
It was 2nd. It was 3rd and 5.
Quarterback is doing the same thing. Dummy counts and hard counts. It's so easy because there's no noise and the inflection of your voice is greater, but those guys got to be smart on the edge.
No, Skip lost bad this morning. He got smoked up. Because every prediction he made this weekend on Friday he got wrong.
And he'll cut it wide.
Oh, there goes Henry. Close. Close. Henry gets out, pushed out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. 1st and goal at the 3.
Critical spot there. Titans looked flat like
I would say at the 3 anyway.
The bailout.
See, that's ideally what you want to do. That's
and there goes the beast, the man.
You want to make him bounce the ball outside. You see they get him going flat, but Atachu didn't keep him.
Going to try and run him up the middle, and he's going to get to the 1 or 2. A little wildcat.
Maybe a yard.
Garrar, wildcat.
Chubb to stop.
We'll be doing the Tigers tomorrow. Back on the old grind.
#1 red zone
the old Detroit Tigers taking on the Royals.
And even Tannehill got in with 4 touchdowns on the ground.
Should be a good time. Can't wait.
We'll see if they can continue that success this season.
Titans scored a touchdown on all 12 of their possessions inside the 5.
Tigers are off today, so that was pretty nice.
Here they are, 2nd and goal.
I didn't have to make any hard decisions.
Tannehill across the middle. It is juggled and caught for the touchdown. Michael Pruitt.
Did Pruitt actually come? There's no way that's going to stand, right?
Well, you got all kinds of eye candy here with Derrick Henry. The fake to him. You got Jonnu Smith in motion thinking he's going to get the ball, and then a back shoulder throw to Michael Pruitt.
Yeah, that's a catch.
Yeah, absolutely. Look,
what
this
a
is
touchdown.
The best down here. Tennessee, best red zone efficiency in the NFL last year on offense.
All right.
And then
good throw by Tannehill. Maybe I'm
Broncos
talking
were the best
shit.
in the NFL. Really
all right,
Tannehill
Tannehill with the touchdown pass. Good, good. I have him on a fantasy team.
Defense, it's about sharp execution on offense, and that's what
Good
Ryan
shit,
Tannehill
good shit.
specialized in last year. And he comes out smoking already here.
Here's Stefan Gostkowski.
Here's Gostkowski on. Missed the field goal.
Hey, he made the extra point, 7-7.
To tie the game at 7.
Yeah, that was a really good catch. I watched it. Yeah, it was really good.
Got the football. Then Michael Pruitt was made stops in Minnesota.
Wow, dude, the way he's like, he cut falling backwards.
Now the touchdown.
Face planted. Very good, very good.
Top down the city, riding with me. Been through the storm in the gritty. Do it for the mom and pop on every block. New day sunshine on every block.
Probably got to mute this shit. Two ladies getting married. What the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna call and complain. Good thing I got the NFL on speed dial. Oh. Yeah, hello? Yeah, hi, it's me again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this time, yeah, gay people again. Yep. There was two ladies. It was implied that they got married. Yeah, yeah, this is more important than child trafficking. You know, like if all the kids think that gays are okay, then they should just, you know, get trafficked. Okay, goodbye. All right, I let them know that it was disgusting what they did. We're all safer now, thanks to me. It's a commercial break. It's 7-7. The Broncos will have the ball once they, you know, come back from a commercial break. We'll see a kickoff. I don't know what to talk about. Game is kind of boring. I forgot I don't really like talking about football games when it's fucking two bottom feeder ass teams that won't win the Super Bowl anyway. I mean, no disrespect to the Broncos or the Titans, but like, anybody got them in the Super Bowl this year? Yeah, that's my thoughts too. It's like, probably not. All right, game's back on at least.
Second quarter, all even.
Gonna do at least the first half. I'll decide on the second half.
Last year's game, that was one of 4 shutouts in the entire league last year. It was definitely Tennessee's worst game of the season. Might have been Denver's best.
Yeah,
all right, here we go.
Marcus Mariota started and didn't play well the first half, and I agree he needed to be replaced with Tannehill.
Kick that in the end zone. Broncos looking for some shiny new toys on offense by drafting skilled players. General manager John Elway is trying to add some horsepower. Got Cortland Sutton, Noah Fant, Drew Locke, and recent drafts. And this draft, Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler.
Weird that they're like playing this like
the
upbeat
team
music.
In the common draft era to use top 50 picks on a quarterback, tight end, and 3 wide receivers in a 3-year span.
Offense is going to be really good now for the Broncos too.
Yeah, you think John will be pleased by that, right?
Listen, I'm holding you responsible for all these fancy graphics. They're all on you.
I'm so artistic.
Fancy graphics. Did you guys see the Big Ben one?
Not a thing.
Hilarious
Pick up
looking.
Of a couple from Philip Lindsay.
Looks like a
They
goddamn
also
monster.
got a new offensive coordinator, Pat Shurmur, comes over from the New York
Game
Giants.
sucks.
That experiment
Be
is
honest.
over. He brings along with him Mike Shula, the quarterback coach, and those two have been responsible for Drew Locke and You know, it's
2nd and 7
last night, and you know it's yet another young quarterback that he has to kind of shepherd through. Remember, he had Sam Bradford, Case Keenum, last year Daniel Jones. He's had a bunch of them, and now Drew Locke's the next.
Locke off the play
and
fake.
that'll be caught.
One across the middle. It's caught. It's
Fant.
Noah Fant.
Another big gain for Noah Fant.
Byard makes the stop for Tennessee.
And that'll be a first down, just a little bit.
Safety to do, playing outside leverage on a tight end. You see it right here. You see Noah Fant just run away from Kevin Byard's leverage. If you don't come down on him faster than that, and the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands, that's going to be pitch and catch all day long. This is a great game plan so far on the part of Pat Shermer, leading the Denver Broncos offense.
Sorry, 44. We go with the handoff, and that gets about a yard.
Simmons the stop. It's been
About a
almost
yard.
exclusively Lindsey since the Melvin Gordon fumble. We'll watch for that.
And right on cue, here comes
Thank
Melvin
you,
Gordon.
You're welcome.
Yep.
I was going to say Melvin Gordon just came in, as
I've been
like
impressed
I
with this
said
young
that.
center for the Denver Broncos, Lloyd Cushenberry. We kind of identified him and the matchup issues he could potentially have with Jeffrey Simmons on the defensive line, and were they going to bring Clowney and rush him over the center? But
Using
as a rookie
Glasgow.
in the NFL, to make calls and to be physical enough to play in from the very jump, that's a difficult thing to do.
And open up against this Tennessee front.
Oh, yeah.
Pocket starts to collapse.
Oof.
It's off the fingertips of Jake Butt.
Unable to get that one in.
Harmlessly incomplete. And I'll bring up a 3rd down and 9.
That's the precision, right? That's the precision that you need from Drew Locke. You got an open receiver and Jake Butt across the middle, and really no pressure in front of you, and you just got to make that routine throw.
But Drew Locke has been tearing up Tennessee's zone coverage so far. He was 4 for 4 heading into this drive against zone coverage. They get cover 2 right there. They have a nice, easy pitch and catch, and he misses it. Those are the kind of things, you're right, Chris. He's going to have to improve on to take his game.
What's up, Mir? How's it going? Oh, this game sucks. Something fierce. These are 2 of the worst offenses I've seen play yet. All right, here we go. Oh.
Locke will dump it off.
Dump it off to Fant.
Favorite target and plenty of running room.
This has been Denver's offense for the majority of the night. Little dump offs to Noah Fant, and then Noah Fant just runs really far forward.
It's a gain of 31 on the play.
Great recognition.
Okay,
Here's
I guess.
Fant right here. You're going to see just an escape by the quarterback, Drew Locke, and you're going to keep your eyes
But that'll be a
downfield.
pretty
He
big
could
play
run
for
it,
them.
But just dump it off to the tight end. He's wide
Yeah,
open.
yeah. I was going to say, their defense is really good. So
Trying to turn the corner. Very close to the
if
first
you make
down.
one mistake on offense,
there.
you know, the Steelers will eventually hop all the fuck over it.
See, there's another example, again, of them getting on the perimeter and getting on the
Can't have
perimeter
20
against
play
Devontae
drives against the
Clowney. Now, that's
Steelers.
what
You're going to
Clowney's
make a
known for,
mistake.
setting
That's,
a
you know what I
hard
mean? Like,
edge,
sometimes
making
it's like you
sure
don't want to
that you
have
can
a
keep
too many
everything
play
contained,
drive
keep it in the box.
because then the
They
odds
didn't
for
hit
the
them on
mistake
edge
go
a little
up,
bit.
and
They
then,
would
you
either
know, the
play
mistake
action with him,
happens.
making him come inside. Drew Locke getting outside. That time they hooked him on the edge. Melvin Gordon turns on the Jets.
Clowney's got those hands on the hips.
And that last drive at halftime by Ben, where he looked like he was like in mid-bend. He was like, oh shit.
Pick it up and somehow gets the first down. Be very fortunate.
That's the second time Locke's had problems with the snap.
Right, it's a good snap by Cushenberry, the center. Locke just takes his eyes off of it. He looks over to Lindsey to get the football to him, and the second time the ball has been on the ground.
I was going to say. That's not the first time that's happened tonight for the Broncos.
You mentioned it right off the jump. This is a Broncos team.
First and 10, though, he's able to pick it up and get a first down out of it because it was only a couple-yard pickup. First and 10, 5:45 remaining in the second quarter here.
Gordon and Lindsey in there at this moment. Give Tennessee something extra to think about.
And the fire, pick up another first down.
It is Lindsey out of the backfield.
Lindsey to about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Down to the 2.
Down to the 2, okay.
It's a great play design there. You bring in
so it'll be first and go at the 2.
He's the eye candy on the swing route, and then you insert.
Wonder what the option for this play is going to be.
Into the middle of the field. Very difficult for linebackers to diagnose.
Yeah, when you're playing man-to-man down there, and
Broncos looking like they're going to put up some more points here. Let's see what the call is going to be.
Defenders was trying to get over the top because he thought Phillip was going outside.
Unless they turn it over, that would be some ironic ass shit if they fucking turned it over.
That's how you execute down here in the red zone against man-to-man coverage.
I'm most expecting Locke to try to quiet the crowd. That's not here. Here's Locke. First down and goal.
Well, the handoff, and he gets stuffed back at the line of scrimmage.
Indeed. by the Broncos. Lindsey had it, and Will Compton, the man replacing Rashaan Evans, who, if you missed
Broncos
it,
went to safe run up the middle, and that went nowhere.
For Tennessee.
Yeah, that's a nice job there by Big.
See if they're going to go to throw here on second down.
Dalton Reisner stacked him at the line of scrimmage. Good hand usage. Got off the block. Made the tackle with an assist from Will Compton.
Second down here.
They stopped Lindsey in his tracks. They went, go backwards.
Love finding Noah Fant. Here he is right here, the nub tight end.
3 tight ends. And then for Denver.
Yeah, Noah, it's like Philip tried.
Throwing it across.
Oh.
And just too far for Nick Van Etten. Had him easy.
Pretty bad throw by by Drew Locke there. That was a little bit of an overthrow.
Everything happened so quickly. Just watch right here.
BSF comes in.
He
had that was a good hat. I mean, at first he didn't look so good. He settled down in the second half, in the second quarter. That last drive there.
Landry affected him. Landry affected the quarterback. That's a touchdown.
He looked really good at the end of the second quarter. The drive before the half.
Let the Titans continue to struggle with eye discipline down here in the red area.
11th play of the drive. Straight handoff to Gordon. Won't get there.
Wow. What a goal line stand. What a goal line stand by the fucking Titans right there.
Inside the 1-yard line. 4th and goal here. What do you want to do, fellas?
I'm going for it. I think you've had an offense, if you're Vic Fangio, that was one of the worst in the league a year ago. You don't know how many times you're going to be down
going for it, offense.
Early in the season, give them a vote of confidence.
Oh my God! Nobody's. I'm gonna push this down for a second.
4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
3 wide receivers. Lindsey with Locke in the backfield.
What a stand by the Titans.
And didn't get there.
What a stand by the Titans.
Defense, led by Jeffrey Simmons, stops the Broncos. Maybe Denver a little too cute there, trying to get Jake Button to the end zone. And Tennessee comes up with a big stop.
Same here, Nathan. Same here, man. I'm rooting for the Titans in this one.
Titans with the
wow.
football, their own one when we come back.
What a defensive stand there at the goal line there by the Titans. There we go. 7-7 the score remains with how much time left? Not much. With 3:17 remaining in the second quarter, it is 7-7. 3:17 remaining, 7-7. Wow. Jack, your team had a good little defensive stand there. Wow. I'm just trying to think of like weird noises you can make. Wow. That's really nice. Yeah, that was a really good defensive stand though. That was impressive at the goal line. It's weird that the Broncos didn't take the sure points. That could fuck them over in this game. It's setting up to be a low scoring game. I'm not really sure why they didn't take that guaranteed points. It's still a commercial break though. I'll unmute it right now. It's a Mayfield commercial. He's like he's got bad weather at the stadium. He's running to his favorite seat, I guess. Not really sure what Baker's doing though. LOL, Drew Locke fans. Do you not like Drew Locke? Drew Locke is cool, man.
Sports and NFL apps.
Drew Locke goes, burr.
Back in Denver, time for
I
our
don't know.
total replay brought to you by 365.
All right, it'll be Titans ball. They have it at the 1. Their reward for that defensive stand there is getting the ball at the 1. They need to get the shit out of that end zone. Because I'd imagine the Broncos are going to be sending the house right now. Yeah, Baker doing commercials just sets his poor ass up to get fucking roasted.
In a 7-7 game, 3:17 to go. Strong defensive stand by the Titans there.
Here we go.
That was a great play on that 4th down.
This very well could be 9-7 in a matter of minutes.
First he beat the center, and then he beat
Jeffrey
Reiser
Simmons.
on the
Yeah,
shovel
that's legend
pass
shit.
and gave his offense a chance inside the 1.
Derrick Henry 6 yards deep in the end zone.
What's up, Jared? He's trying to draw him off sides.
Here's
Henry. Henry gets him out, gives him a little breathing room. A little room.
Effort by Bryce Callahan.
Man, what a good defensive play there by the Broncos.
Wow.
God, the Giants
That's exactly what you want to do as a defense again.
Well, you didn't like that throw by Daniel Jones? I thought that throw by Jones on that long drive was excellent.
It makes big running backs uncomfortable, and that's how you contain Derrick Henry. Get him going.
No, that was my live reenaction of it.
Him to the perimeter.
I'm just playing around. I know he got hit when he threw it. It happens. Not much you can do about getting smoked when you throw it. Oh, wow, wide open for Corey Davis.
With a stiff arm at the end of the play, out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and plenty.
Yeah, he got hit. It happens. He probably should have ate the sack, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Play action pass.
Why you lost the game though?
Can't see Corey Davis coming in behind him. That's the benefit of running play action pass early in all.
That's why he's getting hit when he throws it.
Where defensive backs are amped up, they're trying to get physical, they're trying to get involved. That's what Arthur Smith
hard to make good throw when you're getting hit.
And he's executing it brilliantly as a play caller.
Corey Davis, 3 catches, 59 yards.
All right, here we go.
It's been Tannehill's favorite target so far. Back to the ground game, and why not with Derrick Henry out to the 29-yard
that's what I said.
Line.
It's genuinely what I said.
Play to Corey Davis. It's the same
you guys are
play
telling
every
me
single
information
time.
that I already
and you
knew.
get behind Josie Jewell, the linebacker, or Justin Simmons. It's been open every single time.
It's weird that you both said the same
of
thing when I said
play-action
that
pass
already.
Tannehill's been effective.
And as we get to the 2-minute warning, we remind you, A.J. Brown, 0 catches.
He should have ate the sack, though.
So
Got to learn to eat that kind of sack, though. That's it is what it is. Like that one's it is what it is. But like, you know, still pretty young, so you know he probably knows now. You don't want to make that throw when you're about to get hit. Who do I believe is the worst QB in football now? Like that's starting? Mitch Trubisky, that's the worst. It always will be until Trubisky's not starting. Then it's Josh Allen at the next spot. What do you think like Josh Allen playing good against the Jets changes my opinion on Josh Allen? I don't even know anybody who plays defense on the Jets. Do they even got a defense? Or is it just like they just like I'm a corner for the Jets right now? Hey, thank you, FTP. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the kind words. Baker? No, I don't know what's going on with Baker. I don't like Mitch. I think he's the worst starter, so I don't know why he's starting. And then I think it's until Josh does that against, you know, and like everyone's like he threw for 312 against the worst secondary in football. Cool. So what? They don't have anybody in there. Like guys, I'm not trying to poo on the poor guy, but like. You know, again, I could be proven wrong, and maybe I will be. Maybe he'll go and play a team with a decent secondary. I wish I could watch this game, or I just like ESPN. If you're looking for a way to watch it, Master Max, you could always you could use Bila Sports and mute the game. It's just look up Bila BILA sports streams, and you'll find your way to it, and then just mute it. So I watch the games usually. Yeah, Jets only really got Quinn. Yeah, the defense is awful. He looked good throwing against that defense, but again, I think there's going to be a lot of teams that throw very well against the Jets this year.
Booger and Adam Schefter.
I was ready to say if he couldn't complete at least 65% of his throws against the Jets, I was ready to eviscerate that fucking dude. But he did need to throw it 46 times to have an over to get them pitiful fucking statistics he still put up. He did throw it 46 times, by the way, to throw it 300 yards.
Second down and 7, just shy of the.
Just to let you know how many times Buffalo threw the football. 46 times. And he only had 312 yards.
I'm going to lay out here and let you talk about Kareem Jackson.
I love some good safety play, and Kareem Jackson came screaming. And you can hear that all the way up here in the box. And I know
kind of puts a weird damper on that fucking 312, doesn't it?
Kareem Jackson, I'm telling
when you hear it took like 33 completions.
This is one of the most physical defenders in the NFL.
It's like, God damn it.
He is not scared.
I've seen Mahomes have like 18 completions and have 400 yards. I don't want to hear anything about Allen's good. It still took fucking 40 throws to get 300 yards against the Jets. Come on. Josh Allen, good now, man.
Steps and throws, and a good catch is made by Adam Humphries.
Wow, I wanted him in New England really bad. Adam Humphries, I wanted in New England bad. I need the Broncos to do a little more. I need that defense to lose more points. Yeah, it took 33 completions for him to accrue 300 yards against the Jets.
On the money, they're going to say incomplete. Corey Davis could not haul that one in.
I'm not trying to poo-poo him. He played very well. He had a 71 completion percentage. That's unreal. He had his best game against arguably the worst secondary he's ever played against. Very impressive.
But he's still down.
I'm super impressed that he was able to do so well against like the worst secondary of his career. I'm blown away. Just blown away by that play.
Inside of 2 minutes, they'll be charged with a timeout there first.
Crazy
good. That was really close. Corey Davis clearly got his left foot down, and then the question is, did his right foot
I'm going to be even more blown away when they beat the fuck out of the Dolphins in a similar fashion. You heard it here first. It's probably going to be a similar stat line when they play the Dolphins. Dolphins might put up a little bit more of a fight than the Jets did. But I still trust the Bills to win that one. Their defense is too good. The Bills do have a good defense overall. And the fucking Dolphins' offense is awful.
I like the green divot right before it.
I wouldn't be stunned if we don't see Tua in Week 3 at some point. It's that bad in Miami right now. Trust me.
It's just kind of interesting that Ryan Tannehill.
That looks like a catch. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's a challenge right now.
On the other side of the field,
there's one.
Rookie in Ojemudia.
That looks like he drags that other foot.
One-on-one with Ojemudia.
Now Boye is hurt. Oh wow, AJ got hurt.
Mentioned Todd Davis, kind of a surprise cut. No Chris Harris, who's been a fixture, in that defensive backfield for the Broncos.
I think it looks complete. I thought he drug his other foot.
After this word from DraftKings.
Oh fucking shit. Oh, okay.
Hey football fans, Jesse Cofield here. In the final quarter, a key play can make all the difference.
Yeah, there's no reason to challenge that one. Just even if it was incomplete or complete, let it go.
Download the app, sign up with promo code Countdown, and join the $10,000
just let it go.
Pool. If a touchdown of 20+ yards is
unless they used it to strategize some weird shit, which I mean, I wouldn't put it past.
So download the DraftKings app now. Enter the
Fitzpatrick sucks. Like I told everybody, he's a booty ass quarterback. He's a backup. Why? There's a reason he's a career journeyman, and he started for like 9 different teams.
Pleasing anyway, but it's really
also,
that's a better
good quarterbacks don't play for that many football teams. Like,
he's
a journeyman. Yeah, he sucks.
Pandemic, just having less people on the field, less things to physically touch.
Oh, right. That was the reason why?
That's one of the reasons. Okay. That might be the big reason.
Makes sense.
Yes, since 2013, they've been using that tablet. Now they're back to the sideline with this pandemic. They'll reverse this to an incomplete pass, I think, Brian, based on you picking up that dirt, picking up on that right foot. The second foot looked in based on the dirt coming up.
All right. Reverse this to a complete pass, right, JP? Because it was called incomplete on the field.
Incomplete on the field.
Yeah.
And a completion would give him a first down.
Reverse that to a complete catch.
Yeah.
And that should give him first down yardage.
I think with the emergence of A.J. Brown last year, people forget that Corey Davis was the 5th overall pick in the draft in 2017. This is a big man now. This is 6'3", 210 pounds. You see he has tremendous catch.
Yeah, I was going to say, that looks complete.
He can run every route in the book. He's good after the catch. He just needs to stay healthy. He needs to stay healthy, focus on his job.
He got the foot down.
A.J. Brown is doing and the success he's having.
And I thought he dragged the other one.
In this game, Ryan has already targeted him, 4 times? He's got 3 catches, 59 yards.
Should be good.
Well, it's a great sign for the Titans, right? You balance the field. You found out that A.J. Brown, as a rookie last year, is a heck of a football player. And now Corey Davis, maybe he's motivated by that. And you level the playing field, and then you sprinkle in a little bit of Jonnu Smith with this running game. And all of a sudden, this offense, which at the beginning of last year was inept when they were 2-4.
Maintained control of the ball and got 2 feet down in bounds at the 46-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Oh, completed.
Timer, please reset the game clock to 53 seconds, and we will go on the snap.
Excellent eyes, excellent camera work.
Good shit. They're going to reverse that, and it'll be a catch. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
The Titans have already declined to pick up his 5th-year option.
Actually, I'll just stay. I'm not going to do the second half. I don't feel like it.
Denver gets charged with a timeout because of the Boye injury, but Tennessee has all 3 timeouts, and they're at the plus 46-yard line.
I'll be honest. This game is boring me something fierce.
You know, I keep wanting to say that the Broncos done a good job against Derrick Henry. They've held him to 50 yards. You know, he's halfway to 100, but his average is down, certainly for Derrick Henry. 3.8 yards per carry so far. But he's yet to break the big one. Tannehill throwing. Again, it's Humphreys.
On a first down.
And a quick timeout.
Let's go Broncos offense.
First charge timeout, Tennessee. 30-second timeout.
Titans going to take a team out.
A.J. Boye goes out injured, and the Broncos have to bring in not one, but now their second rookie defensive back in Isang Bassi, who is a college free agent. And what does Ryan Tannehill do? He goes right after him in the slot.
Yeah. Bit of a sluggish start, though, for this first half for Tennessee, but they have an opportunity here to wipe away the whole start and go into the locker room with a 7-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely. What they need to do is just get down here into the red area where they were the best team in the NFL last year. Tremendously efficient.
Wow.
You see right there, Adam Humphries with the reception right there. Another guy, Arthur Smith, wants to get involved in this expanded passing game, as you see so far. They have weapons on the perimeter. They can throw the football with anyone if they want to commit to it and they feel as though the matchups are favorable. And it looks like tonight they like their chances as far as throwing the football are concerned.
I would too, with 2 rookies in the secondary for Denver.
Henry remains out of the game. McNichols in there on 2nd and 1. Henry
wide open.
Got a man wide open. It's A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown with the reception moves it closer and closer for a good field goal try coming.
Clock is winding. Still 2 timeouts left.
Titans going to try and just do a hurry up.
On the outside for A.J. Brown. Give it to him again.
Broncos rushing 4. Underneath it, it's
Ball
Bennett
gets
down the
slotted
line
down.
of scrimmage. Jarrell Casey, the former Titans star. You know, he's
damn, it's Jarrell Casey making the play
tonight.
Yeah, he wasn't just a star. He was the leader of that defense. They looked to him, and
he knows.
He's ready for this game. Hopefully you call 2 plays in the huddle if you're Ryan Tannehill here to preserve time.
22 seconds left. Tannehill, pressure from behind.
Ooh, they sacked his ass.
Taken down. Atachu on a sack.
Dude got fucking drugged the fuck down.
The pressure coming.
Timeout at the half, Tennessee.
The Titans will take another timeout. Clock stopped with 16 seconds left.
This is a team, the Titans, that gave up the 2nd most sacks in the NFL last year. And it's not always on the offensive line. This isn't on Taylor Lewan. He's doing his job. When Tannehill extends his play, you got to do it with intention. If you're going to continue to look downfield, you got to know that defensive end is going to replace.
Yeah, that right there is the textbook example of a coverage sack. They were playing quarter, half, quarters to the strong side, cover 2 to the weak side.
See, they got another play they can do here.
He was one of the very best in San Francisco.
Does Tennessee, because they do have another timeout, so if they get sacked or anything, it's not that big of a deal.
People down as you start approaching the scoring zone on them because they have smart defensive play. And Vic Fangio's scheme is proven.
3rd and 12 in field goal range. Tannehill throws and off the turf. They're going to say they're going to give him the catch.
That was Khalif Raymond who went down.
Very close. And the clock is down to 7 seconds here.
They're going to stop this and take another look.
Are they really going to review this? There's like 7 seconds. Hey, so, yeah, it's boring, Kenny. I'm not going to do the second half. I'm genuinely bored watching. genuinely bored watching
That is
this
not
right now.
a completed catch.
There's a difference of opinion on the field.
When is that not true?
The previous play is under further review.
Of course it is.
John, this should be a quick review, I would think.
John Perry, what have you told
Hey,
us
you guys
about
are
when
3
you're
for 3 there. That's pretty good. You know, they will take a look at the clock. That's
I
the
don't
critical
understand
part
why
of
they're
it. So
reviewing
you're
this
all
one.
three. I like where you're going with incomplete.
Not really
now
sure
they'll go
what
back
the,
and take a look when that ball begins to
what
move.
the onus
Where
is
was
here.
The clock potential reset.
Not only that, but that was 3rd down, JP. So they're going to have a decision to make here. It's going to be a long field goal attempt.
Be a 12-yard difference off of that play, and Gostkowski's
I guess it
already
makes
missed
it a little
the
closer.
47th
So
time, right? Coming up this weekend, a Saturday night football game. The Eric King.
no, I wouldn't have. I don't like either of the teams. So
Talented youngster goes into Louisville to take on the Cardinals.
watching the Patriots win, that was good.
And the ESPN app. Tennessee Titans scored only 12 points in the final 2 minutes of the first half, all of last season, the regular season. And that was the fewest in the league. So I'm trying to fix some of the mistakes that hurt them early in the season, especially in that Week 6 game here in Denver.
This game
Looks
sucks.
like they get 12, maybe 11 seconds.
We'll be doing the
Go
Tigers
back, 12
tomorrow
for 12.
again,
Left
so we'll be
half,
back
a
live
few
for the
seconds.
Tigers
Add it
probably
on, then incomplete
what,
pass.
like 7 o'clock because they play the
I don't
Royals.
think it's going to
So
matter. There's going to be a field goal attempt. And Gostkowski missed the 47-yarder. Remember, he's been out. You know, hadn't been in camp. They just signed him this week.
Had hip surgery
had
in
surgery.
October.
yeah, I don't know how they missed, like
This will be
how there's
about
like a
44
discrepancy
yards
on it.
away.
I don't
Again, we
understand
mentioned the
anything with
Titans'
that.
issues with field goals. They had 8 field goals last season. The entire
Watch
season,
him miss
8
again.
field goals.
Well, you think about the kicking history of this franchise has been so good from Nedney and Al Del Greco and
After
Suckup.
reviewing the play, the ball skipped in, no control, incomplete.
Okay, incomplete pass.
We're going to put the ball back at the 26-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 12. Please reset the game clock to 12 seconds. And
4th and
Tennessee
12.
will not be charged with the timeout, so we'll give them 1 timeout left in the first half.
Here comes Gostkowski. Yeah, I'm pretty glad he was hurt and then he had surgery and shit. He's probably done, dude.
The fact that they got
Let's
to
see
the
if he can make this
playoffs,
kick.
beat Baltimore, beat the New England Patriots, and defending champions on the road. Both of those games is unbelievable.
And we're 10 up on the mighty Kansas City
All right, let's see what he can
Chiefs
do.
with 4 minutes to play at halftime, until halftime there.
I wonder if the
So it's gonna
Broncos
be
are one of
a
those teams that like
44-yard
call
field goal
a
attempt
like an ice
for
attempt.
Gostkowski to give Tennessee the lead.
Let's see. He missed.
That was somebody got a piece of that. I think
Damn,
Shelby
dude.
Harris got a hand on that.
Damn, dude.
So the kicking nightmare.
Oh, they blocked it. Okay, there was a. I guess he got a piece of it.
Carries over into 2020
Damn,
for
Steven.
the Titans.
What are you doing, Gostkowski?
A little taste of the Titans' own
Damn.
medicine. They blocked 2 kicks a year ago. This time, Shelby Harris and Mike Purcell lined up over the center, and that's Harris gets that.
Yeah,
big
he got a
right
piece of
paw
it. Yep, somebody got a
up
little
in the
piece of
air
it. Yes, sir, they
and
did.
prevents the 3 points.
It hit Shelby Harris's hand.
Given where
Knocked
Mike
it off
Vrabel
course.
comes from the Bill Belichick tree, so to speak, having played for Bill and won all those championships.
There you go,
I
Harris.
can promise you, this is not sitting well with him right now for special teams to be breaking down like that.
And of course, Gostkowski knows that same feeling from Foxborough, as Vrabel
for
does.
2,
Here's
cut him.
Locke with 5 seconds left.
They're gonna go with the dump off, and that'll
will
end the
do it.
half.
Oh, there are zeros on the clock. Let's see if they got a timeout in time.
Oh, maybe the Broncos called a timeout.
Some of the Titans, I think, are already in the locker room. Let's see if they tack on a second here at the end of the half.
I mean, Brandon McManus has a big leg, but I don't know about 75 yards.
Second charge timeout of the first half, Denver.
Broncos got a
Time
timeout with
please
1
put the
second.
game clock to 2 seconds. 2
Hey,
seconds.
look at the
30-second timeout.
Broncos.
Remember last year we had this same game.
Why not
Denver
try a
at Oakland,
70-yard field
and
goal?
McManus
Fuck it.
came on to attempt a 64-yard field goal prior to the half.
Oh, never mind. They're not going to run McManus out for like a 90-yard field goal, are they?
Just a bit out of range.
Even with the altitude, huh?
That would be hilarious if they did that. If they went, no, let's
This is
try a
where you really
70
miss a guy
yarder.
like Cortland Sutton at 6'4", your point guy, if you're going to do a Hail Mary.
What are they going to do here?
That's Judy in motion. Titans rush
And,
5.
oh, they
There
just
is
get
the
it to
underneath.
Judy.
Here's Jerry Judy, his second grab of the half. He can make some people miss.
And he was
Clock
unable
will
to get
expire
anything really going.
As he's pushed out of bounds.
What's up,
at the
Mr. Clean? How's it
33-yard
going?
line of Tennessee. That's how the half will come to
Well,
an
that
end.
was the end of the
Broncos get
half.
football to start the second half.
pretty inconsequential play timeout there, but it'll be 7-7 at the half. I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I'm so bored watching this game. It's just like I don't want to watch two inept teams punch each other blindly. It feels like it's like that was awful. That was bad. That was a half of bad football. Fucking guys just missing throws. Guys can't catch the ball. Yeah, it was a fast half, but you know, it was just a bad half football, man. I'm bored of the game. It's low people watching. It's just, you know. Steelers Giants game was man, even that got boring at the end. Didn't see Bengals and Browns. Yeah, I got the Bengals. Bengals at least could fucking play against the team. The Browns look completely off. We'll see. I don't know who to trust in that game, the Bengals or the Browns. Both of those teams are pretty hard to put your money on. I know the Browns are like the early favorites to win that game, like money-wise and stuff like that, but we'll see how that line changes. Browns maybe Lawrence contenders. But all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be live for the we'll be live for, what is it, Tigers and the Royals tomorrow at about 7 o'clock, so that should be interesting. Back to more normal programming. And then the Picks video will be out tomorrow and all sorts of fun stuff. So make sure you stay tuned. Tomorrow's a busy day on both the channels, so I'll see you guys then. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in, those that did. And, yeah, go Lions, go Patriots, and stay tuned for more content on the main channels. Peace out. See you guys tomorrow. Later.